Good morning, everyone. If you can gather around, we have the noise of the road right here, so if you can't hear, please, there's plenty of seats up front. So good morning, and thank you everyone for coming, and welcome to this groundbreaking ceremony. This is a warm December morning for us, and as a local boy here growing up in South Carolina, this is what we call Long John wearing weather. And this is, without my gloves and my jacket, this is exactly everything I have in my closet for warm weather. So it's incredible to think that just this past February, we gathered right here in this very spot to mark the groundbreaking of the Laurel Bay Pathway project. And now, less than 1 year, we're here again celebrating its completion. And this is truly a moment to reflect on the hard work and dedication and collaboration that has brought this vision to life. The Laurel Bay Pathway project is more than just a piece of infrastructure. It is a testament to Beaufort County's commitment to creating spaces that serve our residents and enhance our community's connectivity. This project also represents the realization of a vision first held by the Marine Corps Air Station back in the 1980s when the project was originally constructed. Today, we are proud to celebrate not only the renewal, but also the enduring significance of this project for our community. On behalf of Beaufort County, I want to express our deepest gratitude to everyone who played a role in bringing this project to its fruition. From our dedicated county staff, to our Marine Corps Air Station commanding officers, to the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs, and the skilled hands of our contractor and subcontractor, and our design engineering, design firms and program management firms. Each and every one of you have contributed to a project that will serve our community for years to come. Thank you for all of the hard work and the perseverance in delivering this project. Now we're honored to hear from a couple distinguished individuals who played a key role in supporting not only this project but the broader community. Our first speaker this morning is Mr. Gerald Dawson, County Council Representative for District 1. Mr. Dawson is a lifetime Beaufort County resident and has been serving on County Council for nearly 20 years. Throughout his tenure, he has been a tireless advocate for the needs of the district, of the county, of the district, and the entire county as a whole. His dedication to public service is evident in every initiative he has taken on, and we are thankful for his leadership. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Gerald Dawson to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for coming out this morning. As we celebrate this pathway project that exemplifies the power and collaboration, the resilience and vision. This pathway, a vital connection between the Marine Corps Air Station, Laurel Bay, is nearly complete, and it stands as an example of how strategic investments can positively impact our community. This pathway is originally envisioned decades ago and was one of the first infrastructure projects of its kind. From its inception, the project has been a symbol of strong relationship between the Marine Corps Air Station, Beaufort County, and it demonstrates our shared commitment to the safety and well-being of our residents, military personnel, and our visitors. This achievement was made possible through funding provided by Beaufort County 2018 Sales Tax Initiative, which has enabled vital infrastructure improvement like this one. These tax dollars represent the strong investment in our community's future. I also want to recognize and thank the South Carolina Department of Veteran Affairs, whose Military Enhancement Plan grant brought this pathway to fruition. The Laurel Bay Pathway completion is a victory for safety, offering a secure route for daily commutes and recreational activity. Crosswalk improvements, sidewalks addition now allow increased connectivity to essential commercial centers for those without access to motor vehicles, opening more options for safe utilization of the Spanish Moss Trail. By directly connecting to the established trail, this pathway strengthens the connection between the Marine Corps Air Station, Laurel Bay, and the surrounding community. This pathway is more than a trail. It is a bridge between the past and the future, between our military and civilian communities, and between the visions started decades ago and the reality we now celebrate. Thank you to everyone who made this success possible. This is Beaufort County hope that this pathway will serve for generations to come. I can't say enough that without the support and cooperation of our military personnel, this would not have happened. So on behalf of our County Administrator, Michael Moore, Beaufort County Council, and our staff, we thank you, the military personnel, for your help. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Dawson, for those thoughtful words and your continued commitment to our community. Next, I'm pleased to invite retired Colonel Neil Puglisi to speak. Colonel Puglisi serves as the Beaufort representative for the South Carolina Military Base Task Force. With a distinguished career dedicated to military service and resiliency, Colonel Puglisi has been a steadfast partner in supporting projects like this one to strengthen the bonds between our civilian and our military communities. Please join me in welcoming Colonel Neil Puglisi.
Wow, I don't know who you were talking about, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thanks, Jared. Okay. Yes, I'm on the executive committee for the Military Base Task Force, and I can tell you that when this project came up and it was reviewed by the 5 members of the executive committee, the recommendation was unanimous that yes, this project was absolutely valid and needed to be supported, especially given the fact that this has been a endeavor, a dream by the Marine Corps since the 80s. And so when this thing came up, it was a slam dunk. And so very, very happy that we were able to get this thing done. And I remember when this issue would come up time and time again. You know, we talk about it with the CEO of the air station, Colonel Bornham, talked about it with the previous CEO, Colonel Arbogast, Dave Trail, Jim Landis, and it was always, hey, we really need to get this thing done on probably one of the most dangerous stretches of road in our area. Well, what you see here today is a manifestation of those efforts. Now, when this project was envisioned and proposed in grant, there were some who said, hey, can this thing get done? Can Beaufort County bring together elements of the federal government, the Marine Corps Air Station, the state government, the regulators? Can they bring all these pieces and parts together? And of course, I already knew the answer to that, because Beaufort County knows how to do difficult. They know how to do complex. So this is nothing this is nothing difficult for the county. Everybody came together, everybody in the county, all the residents, the Marine Corps, the federal government, everybody is rowing in the same direction. And when everybody's rowing in the same direction, things get real easy real quick. So there are some folks to thank. So first of all, the legislature for creating this fund which improves the infrastructure surrounding our bases. And I will tell you that the legislature has been very, very generous, not just with this project, but with projects within the county to protect the resiliency of Paris Island, to provide for our new wastewater treatment plant here supporting the Tri-Command along with the backup system. So we have been incredibly blessed by the legislature to make this thing happen. We also have to thank the county council. You know, the county council, they kind of set the tone for everything that occurs here within the county. And the county council has got a, hey, how do we get to yes, how do we get this thing done sort of attitude. Now, you couple that with an administrator, Michael Moore, and you couple this with a Jared Fralix who knows how to get things done and knows how to get to yes, and you are absolutely unbeatable. So thank you to the county council, thank you to the staff, thank you to Jared, thank you very much for seeing this thing through. And where's Brian Bauer out there? Brian sitting in the back here. Brian put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this project to see this thing get done. Brian, thank you very much. And again, thank you, Snotty, thank you very much. What the Air Station has done, I think, particularly as of late, is again that can-do, yes spirit. How do we get to yes? How can we make things happen? And how can we have a betterment for our community as a whole? So thank you very much. Everybody came together. Everyone came together, which is why we have what we have here today. And I will probably end with this, and I would say, given the character of the county and all the stakeholders, the best is yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Colonel Puglisi. He packs a lot in a small punch. So thank you for sharing those thoughts and your unwavering dedication to both our region and the armed forces. Finally, I'm honored to introduce our last speaker, Colonel Mark D. Bortnam. Colonel Bortnam has had a remarkable career spanning 30 years with the United States Marine Corps. His service has taken him to locations around the globe, including the Pacific region, the Middle East, and the Arctic. With nearly 3,000 flight hours, more than 500 of which were in combat, he exemplifies dedication, skill, and leadership. Since assuming command at the Marine Corps Air Station Beaufort in 2023, Colonel Bortnam has been a steadfast advocate, partner, and source of support for our community. So please join me in welcoming Colonel Mark D. Bortnam.
Thank you very much, Jared, and to the county council, and to the everybody in Beaufort that really makes this project and so many other projects happen. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this exciting milestone for our low country, the opening of the Laurel Bay Pathway, an extension to our famous Spanish Moss Trail system. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge a few key individuals whose dedication and leadership has been instrumental in bringing this project to life. Councilman Dawson, thank you for your tireless work on behalf of Beaufort County and its residents. Colonel Puglisi, your steadfast support through the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs and the Military Enhancement Committee and others have been critical to the success of this endeavor. I also see quite a few other folks from the council here today, and I want to thank them for being here too. To all the civic leaders and the Department of Veterans Affairs representatives, community members, and families, your presence speaks volumes about the strength of our shared commitment to progress. This pathway has a remarkable history. Many years ago, as it was talked about by the other two speakers, the first asphalt pathway was actually funded by the United States Marine Corps primarily as a safety measure. The purpose was clear: to allow Marines, sailors, and their families to travel along Laurel Bay Road more safely. At the time, the pathway was groundbreaking, as it became the largest and first public works project ever completed off a military installation. And it delivered on its promise, significantly reducing pedestrian accidents and improving the lives of those who relied upon it. But as time passed, it became clear that we needed to do more. The original pathway served its purpose, but as our needs as a community have grown, so did we. Today, I'm proud to stand here at the completion of this beautiful project to say we are replacing it with something far better, more safe, more accessible, a pathway that reflects the modern needs of the Low Country and the commitment to this community and its progress. Like so many other projects undertaken by Beaufort County and the great state of South Carolina, the Laurel Bay Extension is a significant upgrade, a 10-foot wide concrete multi-use path that replaces that old aging asphalt that was here before. This path connects Highway 21 to Laurel Bay Family Housing Complex, enhancing the safety for pedestrians, cyclists, families, fitness enthusiasts, and even citizens seeking groceries. And it was all made possible through that innovative 80-20 funding match, with more than $3 million provided by the Military Enhancement Plan Fund in the form of a grant from the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs, combined with over $1.5 million contributed by Beaufort County through the Penny Tax Initiative that's on the sign behind me. This is a shining example of collaboration across state agencies, local governments, and our military community. The pathway is more than just a trail. It's a statement about who we are as a community. It's a space where families can come together, children can ride their bikes safely, and individuals can enjoy a peaceful walk or run. It strengthens the connection between the air station in Beaufort and the surrounding area, serving as both a physical and a symbolic bridge. I want to take a moment to thank the partners who made the project possible: Beaufort County, the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs, and the contractor IPW Construction. They all played critical roles in bringing this vision to life. My wife and I have watched this project come to life over these past 10 months every day as we drive back and forth from work to home. And your dedication and hard work have created something that will benefit this community for generations to come. At the air station, we are committed to being good neighbors and strong partners in the Low Country. Whether it's through projects like this or our shared focus on environmental stewardship, education, infrastructure, or just plain old national defense, we take pride in the relationships we've built here in Beaufort and in this community. As we celebrate the opening of this new pathway, we honor its legacy, the safety it brought to those who came before us, and the opportunities it will provide for those who come after. It stands as a testament to what we can achieve when we work together, combining vision, resources, and commitment. I encourage everyone here today to take a moment to walk the new trail and see for yourself what collaboration can accomplish. Together, we build a safer, healthier, and more connected future for the Low Country. Thanks for your continued support of our wonderful air station and this incredible community. Semper Fidelis, everyone.
Thank you, Colonel Bortnam, for those inspiring words and your ongoing leadership. One quick story I want to say before we conclude. I heard just as I was talking and shaking hands beforehand, was from our own Beaufort County Veterans Affairs Director, Ms. Caroline Furman. She mentioned to me, and this really stood out and really drives home the point why we're standing here today, that she as a young lady remembers living at Laurel Bay and running the old 5-foot asphalt path, and how unsafe it was, and some of the areas that she was running through just didn't feel safe. And I hope, Ms. Furman, that you have the opportunity to run again and run on this new expanded path, and maybe that brings home some memories for you. But we're really excited, and I think that is the whole point of this, is to provide access to people both living on Laurel Bay and within the community, that safe access to get outside and enjoy our beautiful Beaufort County. So again, before we conclude, I want to express Our gratitude to everyone who has joined us today, all those who had contributed to the success of the Laurel Bay Pathway project. The pathway is more than just a physical connection or a successful sales tax project. It is a symbol of investment and care that we have into our special community. And now, without further ado, it's time for the ribbon cutting. So please join us on the pathway as we officially mark its completion. Thank you for being here this morning, and we look forward to seeing you again as you enjoy the new Laurel Bay Pathway. Thank you.